Have you angered the gods? Are they punishing you? What are you going to do? Why don't you make a sacrifice? But what are you going to sacrifice? The ancient Greeks sacrificed anything from pigs to cows, birds such as doves and chickens, and if they were sacrificing to a god like Artemis, they would use wild game. The first thing they did after choosing the animal to be sacrificed was to make sure that it was very clean. They cleaned it everywhere. Don't forget to scrub behind those ears. Make sure you clean that animal everywhere. Another thing the Greeks did was to make sure it would look nice by dressing it up in ribbons. Then the animal was taken in a procession to the temple to be sacrificed. Doesn't he look thrilled? Altars were almost always outside in front of the temple rather than inside where the cult statue of the god was located. There the animal would be placed on, or beside, in the case of larger animals, the altar, and some water and barley seeds would be poured on it. The barley seeds were thrown by those not responsible for killing the animals, making sure that they also had a part in the sacrifice. Water was poured on the head of the animal, forcing it to nod in agreement with the sacrifice. It was important that the sacrifice was an act in which everyone was willing to participate. Mortals, immortals, and animals. Then the person performing the ritual would pull out a knife that had been hidden in the barley and quickly slit the animal's throat, allowing the blood to drain into a special receptacle. The entrails, especially the liver, would then be extracted and examined to see whether the gods accepted the sacrifice. If so, then the ritual could proceed. At this point, the sacrificial ritual would become a feast for gods and humans alike. The animal would be cooked over open flames on the altar and the pieces distributed. To the gods went the long bones, with some fat and spices. To the humans went the meat and other tastier parts of the animal. Indeed, it was normal for the ancient Greeks to only eat meat during the sacrificial ritual. Everything had to be eaten there in that area rather than taken home, and it had to be eaten within a certain amount of time, usually by evening. These were communal affairs. Not only were all the members of the community there eating together and bonding socially, but it was believed that the gods were participating directly as well. So remember, next time you make the gods angry, and you just don't know what to do, all you have to do is make a sacrifice.